Beard look weird wearing a mask. It is what it is. Hey there, you filthy animals. Mr. Dirty back in another episode of the GTM show. Today, we got the Habit Burger Grill back on the show again. Also, we've got the Impossible Burger back on the show again. It seems it's popped up over at the Habit Burger Grill in two forms. They've got the original Impossible Burger, which is done up like the typical Habit Burger, char burger, I should say. So I guess these are like Impossible chars. But they also have something called the Bistro Burger. That one, it looks good to a certain point, but I backed off of it because one of the main ingredients of that one, since it's bistro, it's got to be like Frenchy, right? They have caramelized onions on there. Most of the Habit Burger, if you like any of the chars right off the menu, come with caramelized onions. You have to ask for them to take it off. I feel that by taking onions off of a burger and leaving everything else on there, it doesn't really change much. Same thing if you're a type of person that you don't like lettuce on your burger. You take that off, you leave everything else. Not much of a change. But for the bistro, the breakdown on that one, if we can just hit up, it's not on their website as far as I can see, but they sent me an email that has a breakdown of it. The Impossible Bistro Burger, maybe we'll put a screenshot of it up. Impossible Bistro Burger is the aged white cheddar, caramelized onions, and house-made secret sauce on a brioche bun. And in my opinion, as soon as you take the onions off of that one, it stops being what it's supposed to be. Whereas the other one, the original Impossible Burger, melted American cheese, caramelized onions on a toasted sesame seed bun. Of course, we got the plain bun. But it also has like cheese, tomato, lettuce, mayo on there. So as soon as you take those onions off, not a big difference in a regular cheeseburger, a regular char burger. I have to keep reminding myself that over at the Habit, all their burgers are like chars. But yeah, the Impossible Habit Burgers, made from plants. If you're wondering about price, well, let's throw up an image of that real quick. I did capture, I don't know if it shows the price of the combo versus the single, but it has the price of each. All right, so with all that being said, obviously, I went for the original one. It's not my first rodeo here with the Impossible Burger. It's not my, my first time with a Beyond Burger or any of these plant-based ones. I usually try to cover those. I know a lot of the people that view this show, not everybody's like a hardcore meat eater or looking for, the real extreme stuff. A lot of people are vegan. A lot of them are vegetarian. So I like to cover that stuff whenever it pops up. And here today, boom shakalaka, we've got the Impossible Burger over at the Habit Burger Grill. So, my Impossible one's still wrapped up here. Let's get this open, see what we got. Probably not going to be the prettiest thing since somebody else here in the studio wanted to get the bistro version. They're already gone with that, but when we picked them up, they were stacked. So the burgers are kind of squashed. The fries are in there stacked also. All right, boom shakalaka, there you go. There's our squashed Habit Impossible char right there. If we look under the hood here, there's our Impossible patty going on right there. And underneath there is our lettuce, tomato. On top is our cheese melted. Can barely see it. There's like a little residual going on there. Actually, if we peel it open, you can see more of the cheese right there. Boom. In focus. Yowza. All right. Like I said, this isn't my first time having the Impossible Burger. Or, I've had the Beyond Burger many times also. I've also had Impossible Sausage, Beyond Sausage. Most of it I like. In the burger forms, I like them usually. Sausage, not so much. I think they need to step up the seasoning on it to make it taste more like regular sausage, but good effort. All right, so here we go. New Impossible Burger, Habit Burger Grill, down the hatch. All right, my first impression, not bad. It'd be hard pressed to say that that's not some form of meat, that that's plants. However, right off the bat, I will say, it's not as flavorful as a regular beef char from the Habit. Definitely tastes like meat, has a texture of meat, but yeah, it's not as flavorful, not as seasoned, doesn't come across as salty, which is bizarre because we've seen the breakdown of the nutrition facts of regular burgers versus Impossible Meat, Beyond Meat. The breakdown is pretty much the same. Neither one is more nutritional than the other one. It just really comes down to your mindset. Are you someone that just eats anything that you want, or are you someone that's more selective and doesn't want to eat any kind of animal products or animal byproducts? So that being said, I'm glad that they give vegans and vegetarians an option. Here we definitely have like a good effort at a burger. It's not exactly like screaming char at me, but I'm going to go in for a few more snaps. So here we go, down the hatch. Yeah, a couple more chomps into this, and I'm still there. It's really good for what it is. For being a veggie burger, this is definitely an excellent representation of meat. But when you see something like the Impossible Burger or the Beyond Burger on the menu of a specific restaurant that has its own unique kind of flavor to their burgers, you expect that flavor to be transferred into this. Like at Burger King, we saw the Impossible Whopper tasted like a Whopper. It had that flame grilled flavor. And here, even though they're cooking it exactly like their char burgers, there's a difference in flavor. This is a muted version. So I definitely think that they need to step up the seasoning on this, make it a little bit more flavorful, make it a little bit more matchy-matchy to the regular char that's on the menu. But for what it is, definitely a solid product. And I recommend, if you're a vegan or vegetarian looking for a burger option, definitely try this out. Give it a go. Even if you're not and you're curious about what plant-based meat is like, definitely head down, also give it a try. So for the Impossible Burger at the Habit Burger Grill, the original Impossible Burger, not the Bistro one, I can't speak to that. But for this one here, excellent for what it is. I'm going to give it a solid 4 out of 5. Definitely has room for improvement, but for what it is right now, yeah, I recommend it. I'm Mr. Dirty. This is the GTM Show. Don't forget, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at TheRealMrDirty. As always, get out of here. Go have a rotten day.